Young, it's sexy. Bad bitches, we like fast cars. We like niggas that sell drugs for fast cars. Hellcats, SRTs, nigga come pull up on me. Drive the car fast, do the dash, it make my coochie leak. Real bad bitch, sitting pretty thousand for the week. Fingernails exotic, got look cute when I'm smoking weed. Track hard, say he wanna eat it, but that shit apart.
Different breed.
Oh no, for sure. He like my order. Tell that nigga catch out for a whip.
Hey, she got one dance.
Playing with my coochie while he drive. We on our way to Mars. Put the Benz in sport mode. Nigga, I ain't no regular hoe. I'm doing insurance for my whip. This ain't Geico. Keep my car. You want to stupid bitch? Yeah, right hoe. Diamonds busting through the tent and my car light show. Drunk the top on the Rari. Hope the window smash my wig. Bang roll, sexy red bitch. You know I do it big. I be smoking Zaza out the pack. You hoes be smoking seeds. Been that bitch since I was in first grade. I put that on my kid. Hellcats, SRTs, nigga come pull up on me. Drive the car fast, do the dash, it make my coochie leak. Real bad bitch, sitting pretty thousand for the weed. Fingernails exotic, got look cute when I'm smoking weed. Track hog, say he wanna eat it, put that shit in port, bend it over.
This whole ride though.
Yeah, not for sure. Tell that nigga catch out for a whip if he want my work. Playing with my coochie while he drive, we on our way to Mars. You drunk, you swerving.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm the thing that really got me. The thing that's taking me out about this song is that she's saying you bitches smell like cigs. Bitch, you smell like cigarettes.
You look like cigarettes.
You look like you fucking smell like cigarettes. Who the fuck are you talking to,
bro?
Sexy Red. I think that's really crazy about you. That you would ever like try to say that like them bitches look like they pussy stink. You are the pussy that stink. Like, come be fucking for real, Sexy Red. See, I love hood bitches because see, hood bitches talk shit. You feel me? And I respect hood bitches that talk shit because they gonna back it up.
Yeah, they real. They gonna stand on their shit.
Yeah, even if they can't back it up all the way, they gonna try to back it up. And I can respect the effort. When you start reaching and saying shit like that, like, yeah, I fucked your nigga. No, you didn't. If you, it's like almost like that's a disrespect to me and my nigga. For you to ever say, yeah, I fucked your boyfriend.
But what if they did though? What if she did?
She didn't.
How you know?
You don't know.
But she's standing on her shit.
But this, I just feel like a bitch like Sexy Red, you never fucked a bitch boyfriend.
Bro, how you know?
I don't believe that.
Them be the ones that be fucking the girl's boyfriend.
So you really think that niggas out here want to fuck Sexy Red?
Yes.
In real life?
Yes.
Like not for play?
Yes. Them the bitches that niggas be wanting.
I hope the fuck not.
Hey, I'm telling
you.
you.
That's not the one for me. I'm going to be real with you. It doesn't matter if it's, it was a picture of her, you know, with makeup on, and I think she looks so nice, and somebody going to say, y'all always talking shit about women. She is really pretty for real.
You don't think she pretty?
You know what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Who am I to say? You feel me? If you feel like a bitch that look like she smell like cigarettes, and it looks like she has not been to the dentist in the same amount of years that she hasn't been to the pediatrician, if that's what you like, then that has nothing to do with me. Hey. And you know what? I'm here for you if that's what you like. I'm also just slightly concerned.
But
just a little bit.
You just said you like hood bitches though.
Yeah, I know. Not to date. No. See, I didn't say that. See, I like to be friends with hood bitches.
Friends with hood bitches.
Yeah, because then the bitches that they gonna always put in for the section. If they not, they cool with running out on the tab. Like, I'm not gonna never sit here and pretend a lot. If everybody agrees we running out, oh, bet. We running the fuck out. Because did you think that I was going to be the person that was going to stay and pay for it?
And pay for the tab?
No worries. I appreciate you for letting me know I got my running shoes on and I already went and put my plate in the car. I'm prepared. I'm fucking ready.
Cool.
You feel me?
Okay.
Little bitches, you call and be like, yeah, this bitch talking shit. It doesn't even matter what the bitch said. You could have started it. That bitch, she
pulling up. She there.
Yeah, she pulling up.
And she gonna tell you ain't gotta fight. I'm gonna fight for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who did it?
Yeah, you gotta keep hood bitches on your side. See, but you gotta keep hood bitches in their place. You can't start fucking the hood bitch. No. Now she believes that you belong to her. She's delusional and she's crazy. Okay, and she's using household items and she's trying to kill you. She's trying to put bleach in your drinks. You feel me? Because see, non-hood bitches, they do certain type of shit. You feel me? They don't really do shit like that. Like, they might try to stab you. You feel me? Maybe if you get them mad enough. But see, hood bitches, they try to make up concoctions. They make plans to do shit. Now they've contacted their hood friends. Okay, now the whole hood wants to fucking jump you.
Yes.
You can't even come around here no more. You feel me? You can't even come to the complex no fucking more because she done already told everybody that you ain't shit ass and she done lied and everything.
Oh, they know your license plate number. They know the color of your car.
You better be careful. You should have never ever gave that bitch your social security number. I promise you, she just got a couch in your name. I promise you. I promise you. Because hood bitches gonna forever have bad credit. I'm gonna keep it a big with the Glorilla.
They gonna keep a CPN though.
Yeah, don't
keep
give a
about
fuck
3 or 4 on.
But Glorilla said, I don't give a fuck about no credit score. I might be rich as fuck tomorrow. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Hood bitch shit. That's just regular hood bitch shit.
That's a hood bitch manifestation.
Yeah, they credit score gonna be 550 the rest of their life. And they cool with that. They got enough money to get themselves some cable and some lights. That's it. If you meet a bitch and that bitch can't get no lights in her name, run. Run. You want to know why you should run? Because that mean that she didn't use her credit to put lights in another nigga name. She didn't already did it.
It's
That's why
dead.
she
It's
can't
over
do
with.
it. Yeah. So that bitch can't be trusted. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she still love that nigga. I'm going to tell you, the nigga that she...
And she probably still paying the light bill.
Yeah, the nigga that she start putting her shit in her name for, she's never going to not love that nigga. You might as well just go the fuck ahead. Welcome back to another episode of the Double Cup Series. We drink irresponsible, we talk reckless, the most toxic shit on the fucking internet. Happy Friday.
Happy fucking Friday, man.
It's another week.
We here, man. We made it.
A shot to Friday.
Let's go.
Just,
shot to Friday.
A shot to Friday. I'm not going to do too much. I always say I'm not going to do too much.
And you do too much.
Yeah.
You
Now
know,
I start doing too much.
I mentally
it's
prepared
that
to do too much with you.
It's that Taurus shit. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I want to be better.
I love Tauruses, man.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, see, I like Cancer.
I love Tauruses,
like
man.
You know, people feel indifferent about Cancers. They feel like Cancers are emotional.
Man, you say they are? That's crazy.
I feel like I can be emotional too. So what you trying to say?
I feel like everybody emotional. They just express that shit and wear it differently.
I agree. Do you feel like Cancers are crybabies? Not necessarily you, but wait, is your birthday in June or
it's July?
July. Okay, so you're a little bit different. Never mind.
Yeah.
You actually might be saying it's the June Cancers that you have to be concerned about.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Nah, for sure. So a couple weeks ago, they had the part 1 of our reparations in Montgomery at that boating dock when they single-handedly beat the fuck out of them niggas. And by them niggas, I do mean them white people. I do absolutely mean them white people. And I just want to say congratulations to everybody who participated. Your certificate will be in the mail to you. We as niggas, we appreciate you because you didn't have to do that. You could have walked away. Okay, you could have been a bigger person. But I feel like we tired of being a bigger person.
Yeah,
I don't want to be the bigger person.
Yeah, I feel like everything that happened displayed that we are fed the fuck up. Absolutely. My man's swam to the other side.
That was his opportunity.
Of the ball.
That nigga that swam across the pier, I would have never in my fucking life gotten in that dirty ass water and swam across.
You know they say black
shit.
people can't swim.
Yeah, they fucking lied. See, you see how they always lying on us?
No, the what got me is I saw like the little mini chairs at like
the chair shit is crazy.
Family Dollar or something like that.
I'm not gonna hold you. The chair shit is crazy, and that just goes to show that even when we have nothing, we always have something.
Oh,
see,
facts.
You see how you gotta highlight nigga shit when other people don't. See, America be trying to silence that nigga
facts.
shit. No.
They feed off us, man.
Yeah.
Our creativity.
I always say that. The heart don't beat without the black woman, and it definitely don't beat without the black community.
are the heartbeat.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to say, moving forward, I think that we should take a stand. And when we see some unjust shit going on, we should speak up. Because I feel like it'd be too much wild shit going on. Like, you dead ass just seen that nigga smack that bitch across her face. You gonna walk away?
Bro, I'm talking about...
You gonna walk away and pretend like you gonna turn, I'm gonna just mind my business. For what?
He smashed that bitch like a whack-a-mole.
Yeah, like that's wild as fuck. Like, so you're not gonna say it, but if it was your sister, you would be saying something.
Yo, that's wild.
If that was your homegirl, you would be concerned about it. You feel what I'm saying? Just because what if them niggas didn't stand up and say shit in Montgomery? That's what you see what I'm saying? They just following suit. That's all.
Man.
They just following suit. Dr. King is definitely proud because of that, and we got to keep it going. We handing out all ass whippings for the rest of 2023. And in continuation in 2024 because I feel like we've been too nice.
We fed up, man.
Yeah, I feel like we've been too nice, and that's fine. We'll take the charge and we'll bond out. It's no worries. Make sure you play the whole video. Because, see, that be the whole thing. When people provoke you, now, right is right and wrong is wrong. You can't be out here just randomly shooting people because somebody cut you off in traffic.
Right.
That's kind of crazy. You feel me? But if somebody comes up to you and they act like they about to hit you and you just beat the fuck out of them, why should I be punished?
You shouldn't.
I won't be.
You won't be.
I won't be. You won't silence me.
You won't silence me.
You won't fucking silence me. No.
I could not be silenced.
Yeah, no. Want to know what I've also realized is that these bitches have stopped taking birth control altogether.
What?
Yeah. And you want to know how I know? Because all of these bitches is pregnant. They all pregnant. They either pregnant or they unpregnated themselves. Yeah. It's either A or fucking B. When I was in high school, which 10 years ago felt like so long ago, but birth, it was the niggas that you had to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was kind of like condoms weren't necessarily as popular and like
niggas ain't give a fuck to wear a condom.
2011, shit like
poking
that.
holes in the condoms and shit.
Niggas ain't give a fuck. Now it's y'all bitches, and I'm scared. I'm scared. They've made it so easy. You don't even got to do the one a day. You feel me? You don't even got to do that shit no more. You could get some shit put in your arm. You could get some shit put up your pussy. It's so much shit that you could fucking do, and you choose not to. You choose to let that unemployed man come inside of you every time you have sex. That's crazy.
They love trapping niggas these days, man.
I agree.
They feel like that's the way to keep them.
When I went to, I think it was in Target, all condoms was in the shelves. I think it was like 2 Plan Bs, like brand name Plan Bs, and then they had a couple like off-brand Plan Bs. And I just think that's so crazy. So that's what y'all doing. Y'all just Plan Bing it out.
The off-brand Plan B.
Yes, and see, I didn't even know that they sold off-brand Plan B. Where the boosters at? Where the bitches that steal Plan Bs and sell them for the 25? Cause see, as a lesbian, I've never bought a Plan B. I could never be y'all bitches. Yeah. Okay, I never had a scare like that. So shout out to all the lesbians, cause Atlanta Pride is coming up, which I feel like Atlanta's not a real place, cause Pride Month was 2 months ago.
Pride Month in Atlanta is every 3 fucking months or some shit like that.
It's every weekend.
Like
every fucking month.
You see these motherfuckers damn near every day.
Yeah, I was just saying, I seen a crackhead earlier, and I said, you know what, if it's any city that's gonna make me try crack, it's Atlanta.
What?
Yeah, because I want the best crack. Okay, I want the crack that Franklin Saint was selling. I don't want that bullshit.
You don't want that bullshit.
No. I don't want that bullshit. I want that shit
want
that's
that
going
pure
to
white. That pure white. None of that shit that stepped off.
No, I want that shit that put you down. You feel me? I want that shit where I don't remember that shit the next fucking day. At all. But and interestingly enough, to talk about, the LGBT community and shit like that, do you feel like it's more frowned upon for people within our community to show PDA in public versus like heterosexual people?
I think at first we used to be extremely uncomfortable.
Right.
We used to be hesitant about displaying PDA because of the opinions of other people, the way we've been looked at in the past. But now, I don't think we give a fuck. Like I'm gonna grab my bitch and I'm gonna kiss my bitch in the mouth in front of Granny. Like I don't care. Like I'm grown. I'm grown.
Granny, respectfully.
Granny, you did this too.
I just want to know, when did it become disrespectful? Cause my parents, it wasn't no PDA to show. But
we weren't doing that.
Never the fucking less. I saw, like couples when I was growing up and when I was young display PDA. So when did it, like, who said it was disrespectful? Like, I feel like when it was time for me to display PDA, like when I got to a point in my life where I started dating, 16, 17 and so on and so forth, it was just like, oh, you shouldn't do that in front of older people. You shouldn't do that in front of kids. And it's like, why?
I mean, I wouldn't do it in front of like my granny.
So you would definitely do it in front of my granny, but just not your.
I mean, like if you my people, you know what I'm saying, like my friends, my family, like I got respect for the elders, you know what I'm saying, and the way I was brought up, my mother and my father didn't display PDA in front of me,
right?
So based off that, it's like, okay, well that must be wrong. If they can't do it in front of me, then it must be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
I see what you're saying.
I'm not finna do it in front of nobody else's parents unless I'm at the airport. I want to grab my girl ass,
right,
and kiss her and shit. I don't give a fuck who around.
So the airport, that's the only place.
I'm just like, no, that's not. But that's a wide range of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so right. That's a super fact.
If you can't do it at the airport, you can't do it nowhere.
Yeah, I do agree. I be also confused because these be the same people that be going viral on TikTok talking about this is how I got my drugs through the airport.
Yeah, nah.
With and it's so wild to see. That's that nigga shit that I don't like. You feel what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's corny. You feel me? That's not funny corny. That's just corny. Now you got fucking canine dogs going on cruises and shit because y'all done had
Fucking up our shit.
Y'all done had 17 videos going viral talking about this how you sneak the alcohol onto
everything is not meant to be on TikTok, man. Y'all can't keep giving away the gems.
Everything is not meant to be said. Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. You see how fucking that Miel damn oil sold out because all of the fucking white people started buying it because y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Wouldn't shut up.
Sometimes you just gotta keep shit to yourself.
Now that shit watered down and make my hair dry.
Yeah, this shit don't even fucking work no more. I'm kinda. Let me not say. Before I even say what I'm gonna say. I'm not sad, but you know Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years. Which is it's not crazy. It's not crazy and it's not funny, y'all. Please do not be mad at me because I'm laughing. I promise I'm not laughing because it's funny. And y'all know I don't give a fuck, but I just really want to make sure that I say the right thing.
That nigga got 10 years.
I just want to make sure that I say the right thing when it comes to this. He got 10 years and I wasn't there. Okay, she said she shot him. He shot her. He said that's not what I did. I don't know who lying because I wasn't fucking there. This is what I will say. Tory, if you shot that girl, you dead fucking wrong.
You dead fucking wrong.
You dead wrong. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro.
You
really
bogus as hell.
Yeah, you really dead
You
wrong.
bogus, bro.
And when the story first dropped, I'm like, nah, it's no way. He pointed a gun at that young woman and told her to dance, bitch. It's no fucking way. It's just no way and he fucking did that.
And I dead ass believe he probably said that shit. Like, that nigga said it. Whatever that nigga said, he said it.
2.5, 3 years later, Tory, you did that shit, bro. You did it. And you should have never did that. And I just, this is a testament and a story that you shouldn't go out here and think that you all big and bad and think that you above the law. But just, also on another note, just learn when to shut the fuck up.
Facts.
You was sending text messages. You was calling
all
hospitals.
Type of shit, like.
You was on recorded lines just incriminating the fuck out of yourself. Why would somebody believe that you didn't do something that you're apologizing for? Why?
He did that shit.
He did that shit.
Definitely did that shit.
And he thought that she wasn't going to say shit. And see, this is where he fucked up at. This is why I could never date men. Because men's egos just extend far past this fucking universe. You thought you was hot shit. That's what it was. You thought you was hot shit, and you went and you started telling lies, and you should have just shut the fuck up and set your small self down. Your 5'5.5" self. You should have just sat the fuck down.
His short man syndrome started tapping in.
That Napoleon complex started kicking in, and it fucked you up. And now you about to get booty blasted.
Yeah, for 10 years, man.
Now you about to get booty blasted.
That's just fucking deep. 10 years, man. That's crazy.
It is. I don't think it's Tory Lanez's first time going to jail, but that's prison time. You don't serve 10 years in jail. No, you're going to prison.
Hey, but shout out to Megan Thee Stallion though, man. I know that shit is slightly, traumatizing.
Not slightly. That shit is traumatizing. That shit been going on for 2-3 years, and then somebody keep lying, and then you got to keep defending yourself
and your character.
People on the internet saying that you're a fucking liar and you're trying to ruin his career and all of this extra shit. That's why I just think that people should move with integrity and be honest. You feel me? Because if niggas had been honest up front, it would not. It wouldn't have got this far. Yeah. And out of respect for Megan, no matter what people try to say, she did some real bitch shit. She tried to say she didn't snitch because she was scared. No, she didn't tell on that man because she loved him.
Yeah. They was cool. They was friends. Yeah. Like you said.
fuck friends. They was fucking. She really cared.
That's really why she ain't want to say nothing for real, because then that part would have came out.
Exactly. Yeah.
That part would have came out.
Yeah, and then she went on national television and fucking live. Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Tory? Bitch. Yes.
Motherfucking queers just be lying and shit.
Fucking Daystar, bitch. Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play.
If you fuck that nigga, stand on that shit.
Is that how you feel? If you fuck that nigga, stand on that shit?
If you fuck that nigga, stand on that shit.
You see what happens when you let corny niggas get the bad bitches? Then they start fucking lying. When bitches start lying and saying no. Because niggas will lie about shit and say I fucked her. Bitches a lie and say I
did
never
not
fucked
fuck
him.
that.
No, I never fucked him. He's
Especially
lying.
if it's a corny nigga.
Yeah, but why would you ever even do that though? Like, why would you even let that corny? Why would you even pull your pants? At no point did you ever say, "Damn, this nigga corny as shit."
That just goes back to the previous conversation. How niggas want to fuck. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's a super fact. Niggas is
Exactly.
definitely getting horny out here. Ford from Black Ink Crew, Chicago, is super horny. I just may he be continue to be sexually liberated. That's cool and all. But how exactly do you introduce? I want you to put this dick on and fuck me in the ass. How do you exactly introduce that to the world? I mean, not to the world, to your girlfriend.
I mean, whatever niggas do in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into all that shit.
So you're not. It don't matter to you.
I don't really give a fuck about what that nigga doing because I respect him enough to even talk about it.
Right.
It's a lot of niggas out here that's probably doing that shit because
trust me,
that's
it
what
is.
I heard. That's what
It's a
you
lot
know
more
what I'm
niggas
saying?
than you would fucking think.
That's where the male G spot at.
It is, and that's why
So-
I'm saying, like, even on some joking shit, I appreciate, like you said, I appreciate him for being sexually liberated and being a grown ass black man and being honest about, you feel me, his preferences and what he like and what he don't like. Because let's just be honest. Everybody got fetishes. Everybody got something weird that they may like, and it may not be sexual. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it may just be something completely fucking regular. So no, who are we to judge? I think it's just interesting. I just want him to stop putting it on the internet. Like, I don't want to see your
Yeah, like
asshole.
niggas don't nobody care. Like we grown. Whatever you
Yeah,
do in
no,
your
I don't-
bedroom is what you do in your bedroom, bro. But I don't give a fuck about no nigga getting pegged.
I give a fuck about him getting pegged and it coming across my timeline. That's what I
Hey,
give a fuck about.
I ain't never seen it. I saw
Yeah,
one
you
picture and that
don't.
nigga was in a cage or some shit like that.
And
But
see, I seen the
after that,
pictures.
I heard about it, but I ain't seen nothing about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to talk about it. None of that.
I seen a picture and he had his legs in the air. And I just thought to myself, that's
So do you
super
feel like a nigga getting pegged take away his masculinity?
who am I to say what's masculine and what's feminine? Because these are all things that somebody made
Okay,
up.
okay,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay,
So
okay.
that's why when you talk about gender roles, it's so many blurred lines within that because it just depends on how you categorize it. I think the better question is, does that make him gay? Like, is he bisexual because he enjoys that? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that if a nigga said that,
I
he
think
would
everybody
fuck him-
bisexual. Everybody's bisexual.
Everybody's bi. That's
Everybody's
how you
bi. Like you got straight women that want to fuck niggas in the ass.
Yeah, no, you do. And that's the type of women that he date. And them same straight women would probably absolutely fuck a bitch, I'm sure.
Exactly. Like I swear to God, exactly.
I feel like men should just be more comfortable saying
I feel like if you want to fuck a nigga in the ass with a strap, you will fuck a bitch with a strap.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you're technically bisexual.
You're technically bisexual. So
I don't really get into gender roles either, so I mean,
Yeah, nah.
everybody do what they gonna do when they do
I'm
it.
telling
So
you, Hollywood is a scary fucking place. It's a crazy place. It's a lot of drugs. It's a lot of sex going on. And, you know, much like a lot of your favorite, probably not your favorite football players in the league, but I know when I was in college, it was a lot of these football players that was gay, undercoverly. And that's why they kept that one girlfriend. You got to watch these niggas that keep that one girlfriend. I'm telling you.
like,
I'm telling you.
man, there's nothing wrong
You
with
gotta
being
watch it.
gay. There's nothing wrong with being bisexual. Just stand on your shit.
Yeah, definitely stand
Just
on your
stand
shit.
on it.
And while you standing on your shit, make sure that you working on yourself in the process because, you know, we get into the season, the cold weather, the seasonal depression, the trauma dumping and shit like that. And, you know, friends could trauma dump too.
Oh, facts.
Like, it's not always within the relationship. And I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like, at what point do you cut your friend off? You feel what I'm saying? Because they trauma dumping.
Have you ever been trauma dumped by your friend? By a friend.
I would say that my closest friends are like super considerate, and our personalities are probably compatible because we never want to be like burdens onto other people.
Right.
So we kind of suffer in silence. But I have watched, you know, people.
That's not healthy. Why y'all suffering in silence if you got a clan, man?
Because
You know
I'll
what
be
I'm saying?
okay. So I look at it like this. I don't know what you're going through,
Okay.
right? So I don't want to call you or I don't want to dump my shit on you because I don't want to add to your plate and whatever you got going on. That's what goes on in my mind.
Okay.
So I'm just like, as an adult, this life shit, everybody got to live it. Everybody going through something. I'm not exempt from that. So I got to figure this shit out. Like, I just got to be tough through the shit.
Well, what I learned, as growing up and maturing and shit, especially when it comes to friendships, because you got a lot of friends that's closer to you than family is. So if I'm going through something and I know my friend might have went through something a week ago or going through something now, I text or call like, hey, you got room. You know what I'm saying? Or you got the mental capacity or the emotional capacity to listen to what I gotta say or listen to what I gotta tell you or like how you feeling.
Right.
I always ask how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like really how you feeling? Not I'm having a bad no, like for real, how you feeling?
Yeah.
So before I do that or before I trauma dump, you know what I'm saying, I always make sure that my friend is comfortable or whoever I'm talking to is comfortable enough and open enough to even hear what I gotta say. I ain't gonna dump it on you, you know what I'm saying? Just a simple conversation and just say how I'm feeling.
Right.
Because a lot of people nowadays, we talk about therapy, but a lot of people don't go.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't go.
Yeah, for as many people that probably started going, it's probably double the people that's not going and that's not talking through it. Do you feel like it is bad to, okay, so I'll say this, right? So I have a friend who I decided to part ways because it was just some decisions that they were making that morally they didn't align with my morals and not that they was doing it personally to me,
Right.
but like how they was moving. Like for example, if I got a friend who keep beating on his girlfriend, I don't really know how long I could be friends with you,
Right.
because I don't support that. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like when I'm going out and when we chit-chatting and we laughing and we joking and shit like that, but I know that you beating your bitch twice a week.
Facts.
That's not cool.
Yeah, that don't align with who I am as a person. Because I'm finna start beating your ass and we ain't friends no more.
Yeah, you feel so you do feel like you would if there was something that they were doing morally that didn't really align with you and where you were in your life, that you would decide to part ways.
Oh, facts. We grown, man. We grown. And the older you get, the more you realize everybody's not meant to go where you going. Everybody's not
Absolutely.
aligned with your path. So if you got to separate yourself from somebody because they not aligning with you, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
And it's crazy because you hear that often. Like I've been hearing that what feels like to be my whole life. And the older that I get, the more it becomes like more relevant. Like I used to think that it was like on a soft level, like, oh, people that I'm associates with, of course I probably wouldn't be friends with them in 5 years. But when it's your closest friend that you part ways with, when it's somebody that you felt like is like a brother to you, a sister to you, somebody you thought would be in your life forever, and you got to really make that decision, that shit is tough.
Yeah, as soon as you start elevating, motherfuckers start dropping. Everybody can't go where you going, man. It ain't saying it ain't enough room for everybody.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely
room.
not. Speaking of not being enough room, I know like you don't have a brand, right? Like a clothing brand.
Not a clothing brand, nah.
Okay, but I know that you into the fashion shit, and as a fashion enthusiast and a fashion connoisseur, we watching fashion evolve and grow in different type of ways. In my opinion, both good and bad. But do you feel like right now the industry is becoming overly saturated?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people not being themselves. They just going with the trends, and once you go with a trend, it's no longer fashion in my eyes.
Yeah.
That's just me. I put on what I put on whenever I put on it when I want to put on it.
Yeah.
Regardless of how it look to you, this shit fine on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it could be the simplest shit to you, but this shit fine on me.
So do you feel like because I'm not necessarily anti-trend because I get it and I understand it.
You gotta add a little trend piece in there.
Yeah. I do agree that you could in collections you gotta have trend pieces. I just feel like it's so many brands just popping up. You feel what I'm saying? And it doesn't give me like organic fashion.
Authentic fashion.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that authentic fashion has to be that you sold that by hand. It doesn't even necessarily mean that all of your pieces have to be cut and sewn or they had to have come from sketches that you drew and shit like that, because maybe you just a creative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of how you work. But I just feel like...
Or throw a little screen print on it just for some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But after you sell these pieces that you don't work a month on, what's next?
What's next? And see, that's probably the biggest thing that I had to learn in like brand development and where, how to identify what your brand identity is and shit. Because the first thing that I ever sold was the I Heart Ratchet Pussy trucker hats. And at first I was scared to start a brand because I'm like, I respect people that really do this shit.
That shit's scary.
Like, I respect the people in the fashion industry, and this isn't necessarily my chosen or my preferred career path, but I look at my brand as an extension of who Tay 3K is. So that's just kind of how I look at it type shit. And once I sold the hats, it was just like, okay, now what? Because now people looking.
Right.
Like now they want to know.
Now you got their attention. Yeah,
know
you
what
got
I'm
their
saying? Like,
attention
so
now.
now what are you going to do? Are you just going to continue to sell these hats? Or are you going to move on to something else? And even when it's like, well, damn, this piece really isn't selling. So should I go back to selling this other piece that y'all really liked? Or it's like, no, I really love this piece that I made. I don't give a fuck
if y'all like it or not. Because somebody gonna buy it. Somebody's gonna buy it.
Bro, I've had designs where one person just wanted it. And I 9 times out of 10 sold them the mock-up. Like I sold them whatever I had made for myself that was my mock-up, I sold it to them.
Because they liked it so bad.
Yeah, because they liked it so bad. And yes, you have to spend money to make money. But I will say, in anything that you do, the passion is always going to outwork the money. You feel me? Because if somebody can see that you're passionate, they'll invest in you.
Exactly.
Money is fleeting. It comes and it goes. So even if you didn't have it for 5 years, you're not going to never not have it at no time in your life.
It's like once you stop enjoying your passion, it become a job.
Absolutely. Do you feel like the quality of fashion is diminishing in a way?
Yeah, of course. Like,
how you feel about Pharrell's new line with Louis Vuitton?
I like Pharrell. I've been liking Pharrell since I was a youngin'. You know, he always gonna collab with LV because of what's his name? Virgil. Yeah. So, I mean, nothing really surprises me with him and Louis Vuitton now. So,
you think it was a solid collection?
The last one, nah.
Yeah, this most recent one.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me. There are some exceptional pieces out of that collection, and it's gonna be because this is Pharrell and this is Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get that, but that extra that I wanted, that
wasn't there.
Virgil will give you,
yeah,
it just wasn't there, and I was really honestly disappointed in that 2-piece that he designed. That, you know, the army one, the pixelated army, because it's just like Loewe just did that last season. And they did a whole pixelated collection, so it's not even like they had a pixelated piece and you can get away with it.
Right.
No. And they were the first to do it. On that, you know, on that scale. Because, I mean, the pixelated shit, we've seen it before, but it's been smaller pixels.
Right.
When you make the pixels so big like that, it really fucks with your eyes. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly. It takes away from the design itself.
Yeah, correct. And that's just kind of what you're focusing on, which is they definitely did a great job at portraying that. And I just expected more from Pharrell. And I kind of want more from fashion right now. It's just
dying down a little bit.
It's too much minimalistic shit. It's too much quote unquote streetwear. You feel me? It's not even real streetwear. It's just y'all putting
baggy ass shit on and calling it fashion. Like, y'all not really doing that shit for real. Like, y'all not really putting that shit on, man. Y'all putting on a graphic t-shirt.
Yeah.
And just throwing some shit
on. I love a good graphic t-shirt.
Oh, I love a good graphic t-shirt. I'm gonna cut the sleeves off that motherfucker too. Okay.
Even the vintage shit, like the how shit is now, it's shirts where I know for a fact if I bought this shirt 7 years ago from a thrift store, I would have got it for $3.50.
Yep.
They selling it in a sneaker consignment shop right now for $2.50. And it's like everything is just about money and profit. And no, a shirt that has been to 8 Goodwills and has barely been washed in the past 10 to 12 years is not worth $275 because it came from one concert.
I went to a thrift store. It was a designer thrift store.
Okay.
Yesterday. I went yesterday and I saw them off-white yellow dunks.
Yeah.
Gee, them bitches was going for $300, right?
Word?
So I pull up my phone to see what they was going on online.
Yeah.
It was like no more than $200. On top of the fact they was going for $300, them motherfuckers was dusty.
Damn.
The shoestring looked like a kid chewed on them. So I asked him, I'm like, this the price?
Right, yeah.
She was like, yeah. And I'm like, do y'all price match?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no. I'm like, okay. So I pull up my phone. I'm like, I ain't want them. I'm just, just trying to fuck with her head. Like, see what y'all trying to do up in here. Like, see, it's a lot of designer in there.
Yeah.
But the shit is worn down.
Like, that's the thing about it. If something is beat the fuck down and it's
why y'all selling them?
The value does diminish. That's just what it is.
But it's not in that store. Like, the shit is the price. I'm like, bro, what?
They trying to keep them lights on. That's what it is. Like,
but they got shit. They got I don't know if you heard of, I don't want to say the name, but It's over there by the Urban Outfitters.
We gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah. But that shit wild. That shit is wild. How they like really.
I be saying that shit all the time. It be definitely crazy to me, and sometimes it be supply and demand. Like a lot of people don't like waiting on shit. You know, I'll say this right now.
But you not finna sell it with the prices that you selling it for. That shit gonna sit. Especially if it's online. If I can get it brand new.
But this how business owners look at it. You might not buy it, but it's somebody that's gullible enough,
facts.
and that's naive enough to come in here, or they really just want it that bad. I know if I really want something bad enough, and I got the means to get it, I'm dropping whatever. And I've done that.
On the new shit,
bro. I went to a sneaker consignment shop, and I think it was called Petty Cash in Houston. I paid like $850 for some Nikes. I can't even remember what the fuck they was. They was like gray. They like came up to the ankles, like had the Velcro on the ankle type shit. Like 2 months later, I was down bad. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna just try to sell the shoes back. I tried to sell them back to another sneaker consignment shop type shit because I needed the money. I'm at least thinking I'm gonna get $250, $300 from them, right? Them people gave me $60. And if you want to know if I took the $60,
I did.
I needed that money so fucking bad. I took the $60. I shit you not.
Man, what? You would have got more off, like, offer up or some shit.
But I think I did put them on there and nobody was really like bidding on them. And so I'm just like, fuck it. I need this bread right now.
I need the money.
Yeah. And like, no funny shit. Niggas is desperate. I need the bread. And it's like, bro, I just got played. But did I get played from the people who bought them back for me? Or did the people that sold them to me just really sold them for this outrageous ass price?
Exactly.
$800 on a $60 return. But you know what? That shit happened too. I'll tell y'all this right now, you know, just before we get out of here. Because I know that season is coming up when you buying gifts and jewelry and shit like that. Make sure you know the clarity of the diamond before you buy it. Because I lied to you not. I have spent $1,500 on a diamond pendant, right, that came back to a value of $100.
Oh hell no.
When you went to go, because at the end of the day, diamonds not like that.
Right.
If the clarity is there and the diamond is what it is that's in there, then that's just the price that you gonna get. You can't do the fluff with that bullshit. So I'm thinking to myself like, so now I'm going back to the nigga mad. I'm complaining like this shit fake. This shit fake. They said this shit fake. Cause it's no fucking way I spent $1,500 with you and they telling me that these diamonds in this pendant is worth $100 max. Because it's diamonds in there.
But it ain't the diamonds that cost the shit.
Yeah.
The clarity, man, that's crazy.
It's not there.
Yeah, nah, man.
So I just want to know.
That's why niggas be walking around with diamond testers and shit.
Nah, facts. Yeah, if a nigga ever come up to me with a diamond tester, I'm gonna just smack the shit out of him. It don't matter.
Man, I don't even play on my face like that.
It's not even about having fake jewelry or not having fake jewelry. I just hate people that do shit like for views and clicks and shit like that, and that shit irritates the fuck out of me.
Speaking of views and clicks, so you know TikTok, past couple months they've been doing this the TikTok lives with the gifts and shit. Mm-hmm. You know the girl. I don't think she started it, but
no, I think she did start it.
I don't think she started it. I think she just like took off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit.
But I had to sit and realize like it's some people online that enjoy that shit.
Yeah, at first I thought it was corny, and then I'm like, you know, just like I don't take the internet seriously, these people don't take the internet seriously either.
It's crazy.
And it just, once again, it's just another testament that, you know, you have to have discernment within yourself to be able to decipher what's real and what's fake. Because sometimes you'll get so wrapped up in somebody's internet persona that when you meet the real them, you don't even know who the fuck that is. And it's not necessarily bad or good, but it's almost like the saying that everything glitter and gold. Everything is not what it seems.
People like the idea of people based off what they see on social media.
Yeah, people will love who they want you to be.
That's why I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of motherfucker that, like, people tell me all the time, oh, you need to post more, you need to post more. And I'm just like, that ain't me. Like, that ain't me. Like, they gonna see me when they see me. Mm-hmm. And when I link up with you, you really gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, nigga, you be outside.
Man, nah, I don't be outside. I really be inside. But when I'm outside, I'm outside. Nah, nigga, you be outside.
I don't be nowhere.
I don't be nowhere.
I don't be you know what? Well, shout out to being outside. Shout out to being outside. What's in your
Shout
car?
out to be inside. I'm inside. I ain't got shit in.
Okay. See, that's good. That means we on the same way.
Yeah, exactly.